students, I am so happy you made it to technology class. I'm so excited to teach you the few things I know about editing. Before we get started, please don't think that you need some fancy computer, some fancy editor, fancy microphones, or whatever. What you have will suffice. In fact, if all you have is a phone or tablet, you can even edit with editing apps on there, like iMovie on Apple devices, or other free editing apps. However, today I'll be teaching you how to edit on a computer or laptop. If you are starting out, I would recommend not buying some huge fancy editor. In fact, that might be a waste of money if you don't decide to stick with LPSTube or any type of video making hobby. On Windows computers, you can get Clipchamp for free. It is a very great software and has a ton of editing capabilities. The more you play around with its features, the better you'll get. After all, practice makes perfect. If you have an Apple computer, you can use iMovie. iMovie is free, and it also has a lot of great features that will surely enhance your video making. The best way to learn is just playing around with the features yourself. Putting in a few video clips and seeing what each little effect does will give you a greater understanding. If you want, you can also watch other video tutorials on YouTube. Of course, once you start doing LPSTube and you want to start spending a little money on editing software, not that it's necessary at all, but you can find editors like Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Elements, and so much more. In fact, I've been told that Sugar Diamond uses Adobe Premiere Elements, and she's been using it for a while. However, it is a little more standard and does not have a lot of the high-tech features that a lot of newer editors have. But it is sure easy to learn. It is true, editing is a time-consuming process. If you edited videos, you probably know that it does take a good amount of time. It can be frustrating, it can be tedious, and it's not really a lot of people's favorite part of making videos, although some people really enjoy it. But with time, you get faster at editing. The more videos you edit, the faster you can start editing. It's all just a matter of patience. In fact, when I edit, I prefer using headphones. By using headphones, that way I can hear the music, the background music, and the actual audio of the video clip itself. That way you hear it a little more even and you don't have a lot of background noise. Sometimes when you put on headphones versus using your computer's external speaker, the sound quality just sounds very different and the levels of volume. A lot of the time what I notice in videos is a lot of times the background music is sometimes really high, and using headphones I feel really helps with that. Another tip is when you have a long scene, let's say it's about 10 plus seconds long, and it's just an LPS talking, what you can do is simply cut your video right here, at the spot right here, and then zoom in a little bit. With whatever editor you're using, there might be a capability where you can just zoom in a little bit and then unzoom out, like right now, and there you go. That way it gives the user something more stimulating for the mind rather than just a 20-second long clip of me talking where the viewer is most likely to click off the video because it's really boring and there's not much movement happening on the screen. Now, I know I've mentioned background music a few times in this video, and you might be thinking, where can I find background music that's non-copyrighted? Well, the YouTube Creator Studio. Go to the left side and you'll see something that says library with a little music note. They actually recently updated the audio library, so it looks a little bit different. And you can start paying for some stuff, which I don't really recommend unless you really want to, but there's plenty of free background music just sorted by the $0 sign, sorted by what type of music and genre and mood you want, and boom, you have tons of options. A lot of it is Kevin MacLeod, which is an icon here on LPSTube. Well, it looks like we still have a little bit of time to spare, so I'm going to let you guys out of class early. There's only so much to learn about editing, and most of it is just a do-it-yourself and learn-it-yourself sort of process. However, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment them down below, and maybe some of your peers or I will try to respond to them. Thank you so much, you've been a great group of students, and I think you're really going to enjoy your next teacher. Have fun at your last class, and see you at graduation. Well, Mr. Seymour is sure a tech-savvy guy. Can you believe it? You're at the end of your semester. The next class you have is all about YouTube and the analytics and how to post and all the little secret in and outs of YouTube, to posting a video and to getting noticed. As well as your graduation. See you at your next class, your last class.